Coach Derek, Coach Greg here. Today we're going to be talking about...
What do you think of my voice and all the yelling that I often do in these videos? And do you think it's actually helped me or hurt me in my YouTube career? Because so many people have been saying, geez, we just like when I'm doing an interview like this, I'm not like freaking out. Like we like it so much more, but I'm like, I read the comments and like a lot of people are like here to get yelled at. So I personally think that the voice did it. Personally, I think without it, I wouldn't have been nearly as good. But a lot of people are like, well, we've heard enough, we're sick of it. So what do you think?
I think it definitely helped your like meteoric rise. I think people who have been around since the beginning maybe hear you talk normal and they're like, wow, that's refreshing and a change. But I don't necessarily believe that. I don't necessarily think that you would have had like the stark, like very like drastic polarizing impact you might have had on your way up the same way. Cause it's like you set yourself apart with certain things in your content and like, you know, it could be your humor, it can be your information, but the more shit you have that separates you from the next guy, the more you stand out and the more, you know, unique you are. So I think it helps probably. I don't know if you necessarily need to keep it up or like do it still, but I mean, like, I think it definitely made a difference, you know, like people talk about it too, for sure. Like I've been on other podcasts, like popular ones, and they talk about your voice specifically, like, oh, you seen that Greg Doucette video, and then they'll imitate like how you were yelling, you know, like it's almost like when you see I don't know, like a really polarizing like ad on TV, and then you're like you might even be telling your friend like how silly it was, but it's like you realize you're talking about it way more because it's like polarizing and unique, you know. So regardless if you think it's good or not, people talk about you more because of that.
Almost all publicity is good publicity, regardless. And even remember that funny video you did with the Gilbert Godfrey and the Aladdin.
Yeah. I need video ideas. Let's see. More plates, more dates. Let's see what Derek has posted lately and copy him.
And it's like, people think I would be mad. I'm like shitting myself laughing at it, loving it. And they're like, oh, Greg's gonna be so mad. And it's like, no, because like people talk about it, Aladdin, the parrot, the whole thing. And I'm like, it just
I don't think a lot of people have seen that.
Coach Derek, Coach Greg here. Today we're going to be talking about...
That's like a really old video before. Like most people know us as like the content we do now, but I don't think people saw like our first interaction. I think our first interaction was talking about like Brandon Harding and like
I was going to say, I think it was Brandon Harding, if the like growth hormone and stuff like that.
Yeah, and then we had like sort of we were sort of doing like posting similar like the same topics, and then I made like a little jab at you for like some of the topics that we were doing the same ones of. And it was literally Gilbert Godfrey doing like an introduction, like in, you know, Greg video. Yeah, like I think that video only has like 30K views, and that's like that would be like a great short if shorts were around now. Yeah, that would blow up, I feel like. So
oh, absolutely. Like even on Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts, which I think in Canada is going to be allowed or something next month. Like those short little clips. YouTube Shorts.
Oh yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Like I want to do some of those like YouTube Shorts where they're like 30-second videos where it's like just like talking really quick, like to the point.
I
don't think it's part of Shorts though. Isn't it part of like just a YouTube video? It's like in a different part. I'm not sure.
Go to my channel and sort by most popular, and you'll see a video I posted 3 weeks ago that's at 2.2 million views now, and it's like a 15-second video. Yeah, that's
the girl in the delts, and it was like, oh, that's Shorts. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've thought about doing it because like I don't know if you've seen that like Noel Diesel guy. Have you seen?
I absolutely have.
Yeah, so he's the fastest growing channel.
500,000 followers in like a month. He has got more views than both of us combined. It's
fastest growing channel like on YouTube, not even just the fitness industry, probably. Yeah, like, I've looked at his social blade and compared it to like top guys, and this is like stupid, like high tier, like 20 million subscriber type numbers.
Yeah.
But one thing I always thought is like, okay, so I don't necessarily know that I can replicate what he's doing because obviously he has his style like dialed in. Everything's kind of like, you know, it's his thing. I don't know if I could even do that if I tried. But obviously, I think about it. I'm like, okay, well, this guy is obviously like blowing up with these videos that are less than 60 seconds. Maybe I need to leverage the shorts because it's like my YouTube content is not very well accepted on Instagram and TikTok. Like, I don't know about you, but when you post clips, like at least you post clips and they're like formatted
Short
well.
clips that are a bit funny. Like,
yeah, like I just post the full video to Instagram and like I'll get, 40, 50,000 views or whatever. And on TikTok, randomly one might get like 100K views if I'm lucky. Most of them are like 5,000 or something. So it's not very like cross-platform friendly or my long form like YouTube videos, whereas his videos on TikTok do just as well on Instagram and just as well on YouTube. And I'm like, huh, like obviously that makes you think a bit like what I'm doing. If I want to grow everywhere, perhaps I should be creating videos that are like that. Like maybe my third video a day should be like one of those, is like what I'm thinking. And maybe
the big difference though is they have a lot of followers on TikTok already, so you're getting that carryover audience. So you have to imagine if you have 2 million TikTok followers and you say, hey, I'm on YouTube now, they're going to jump there initially.
The TikTok audience though is like, honestly, I think it's like 1 million on TikTok is the equivalent of like 10,000 on YouTube. Like that's how non-transferable it is.
The money equivalent is very low. Like you can have 1 million followers on TikTok and you're poor.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of like multiple million TikTok channels and gone to their YouTubes and Instagrams though, and it doesn't translate. Like Noel's is like directly correlated, whereas like 99% of TikTokers I see with like 5 million followers on TikTok, I go to their YouTube, it's like 10,000. I'm like, huh. I very infrequently see somebody who's like matching on all of them. So like this style of video, whatever he's doing, is obviously like perfected for the algorithm on like all of them. And obviously like it's him too. It's not just his video style. But so I'm like, is there a way I can do this? And it's like, I don't know though, because like I can sit down. I feel like I could sit down and do a 20-minute like video banged out that I know will do 200,000 views on YouTube. Maybe it does 40 on Instagram. Maybe it doesn't do well on TikTok, but I get paid a few $1,000s for that. Whereas Noel's shorts, he makes nothing. Unfortunately.
Yeah, those videos, even if you get 1 million views, you're only making like, not even $1,000, maybe 500.
I'll go tell you what I made from that 2 million short right now. You'll probably be appalled, and as will I be. Wait a minute, in a second.
2 million, and yeah, if it's only in the hundreds, then it's like, oh shit. But they're probably not showing an ad during that time. It's so short that they can't show you.
So guess, okay, this video has 2.2 million views. Guess how much revenue it generated?
Geez, I don't know, like $400?
30.
Oh my goodness. That's just shocking. Yeah, so it's non-existent. So there's no money at all coming in there.
So it's like, do you
30?
Leverage, so do you leverage the algorithm of shorts? So like, are you going to dedicate your time to filming those knowing you might pick up more followers? Or
that's the whole point. If you can get followers who are then going to watch the 20-minute video and buy your supplements, that's what you want. If it works. So, I don't even know if it does, but it's worth a try, I'm sure.
Yeah. So that's like my next thought process is that's like, if I go 3, that's what the third thing needs to be.
Yeah.
I just don't really know how I'm going to facilitate it, or like how I would set it up, if I'd still do it sitting here, like how to do it. But
I was like, can't you guys just clip stuff from my videos? I do enough. There's stuff, and there's an hour, and you only put 20. There's probably 30 seconds of me saying something that can be and make 20 of them. Like, I don't know. I just don't want to have to do the work because I can't do any more work. But like, I'm sure the editors can put together something that looks cool.
It seems like TikTok knows when you're like cutting clips from a video that exists, because it's like,
I've been told that.
I've seen people literally like take my information from a video and then make a 60-second TikTok where they're like holding a camera like this and they're like reacting to my video or green screening themselves in front of something and doing like a TikTok effect, and they get like 2 million views or something. And I'm like, what the fuck? I just made a 30-minute video about that. Where's my views? And it just doesn't work. And you have to literally make like a TikTok specific video.
Yeah,
and then,
that's what I've been told.
Yeah, which more time. Like I want to just clip my stuff. Yeah.